In Unit 4, Babysitting Bunny, we learned the names of 4 more white keys. We know in our last unit, we were working with 3 white keys that are below a group of 2 black keys. What house did we call those 3 white keys? The doghouse. We had D in the doghouse, C for the curious cat, and E for that evil elephant. But now we're working with a group of 3 black keys. It's a bigger house. Do you remember who lives there? It's Grandma's house. Take a look at the white key, the furthest to the left of that group of 3 black keys. Do you remember what note that is? If you said F for the front door, you got it. If this is F for the front door, what note would this be? B for the back door. Let's go back to the front door so we are being polite. We take a step into the house. Who do we meet? G for Grandma. Front door. Grandma. And remember, we smell something delicious. In the next room, there's an apple pie. A for apple pie. And of course, the back door. Say the letter name after me. F, G, A, B, A, G, F. Do you remember which hand we're using to play those 4 white keys? It's our left hand. Remember that when we're reading notes to be played with our left hand, like F, G, A, and B, the notes are written with the stems, that's this long part of the note, pointing down. The stems are pointing down low, just like those left-hand notes we're playing sound lower. But there's another way that we know if the notes we're reading should be played with our right or left hand, and that's the bass clef. When you draw a bass clef, you can start with the bass ball. Remember to color it in. Hopefully you do a better job than me. I'm not being very careful. Then swing the bat up and around. What does it remind you of? It reminds me of half of a heart, or maybe an ear. Then don't forget these 2 smaller baseballs that are floating right outfield, and those get colored in too. Remember, be neater than your teacher. Open your book to the new music page in Unit 4, Babysitting Bunny. You should see 2 songs, Rabbits on the Run and Bunny Lullaby. Point to where you see a bass clef. I see 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. What does the bass clef tell us? Play with your left hand. What direction are the stems pointing on these notes? They're pointing down. Are they all pointing down? They sure are. That's another way we know that we're going to be playing with our left hand. And it does give us a little clue here, but we're not going to see that for much longer. So we have to get used to seeing the bass clef and the stems and knowing to use our left hand. Now, can you point to a double bar line? We know that a double bar line is always at the end of our songs. The double bar line is really like a musical version of a stop sign. The double bar line is all the way down here for this song. That means we'll start playing here, but we're not done yet. We have to go down to the next line and play till we get to the double bar line. But what are these lines? They're not double bar lines. They're just plain old bar lines. What do you do when you see a bar line? Do you stop? Nope. Do you moo like a cow? Moo. In the middle of the song? I hope not. The answer is nothing. You just keep playing. The bar lines are there to divide our music up into these boxes. Do you remember what the boxes are called? It's kind of like what you do with a ruler. They're called measures. It makes the music a little bit easier to read. It also divides it up so that every measure has the same number of beats. Let's count the beats in this measure. Measure 1. 1 plus 1 plus 2 equals 4 beats. Let's go all the way to the last measure. It should have 4 beats too. Let's check. 2 plus 2 equals 4 beats. Let's look at the song Bunny Lullaby. Get your left hand ready. Can you tap the notes with the correct finger numbers and say the note names while you tap them? We'll start with finger 2. That's our pointer. Ready, set, point and say the names. B, 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 B. A, A. G, G, A, A. B, 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 A, A, B, A, G, G. Double bar line, the end. Now let's go play it on the piano. For the song Bunny Lullaby, we need to put finger 2 of our left hand on the note B. We need 3 on A, 4 on G. It doesn't look like we play any Fs in this song, but finger 5 should still be on F. And finger 1 gets its own white key too. Let's play Bunny Lullaby while we say the note names. You can sing them or say them. Ready, set, here we play. B, 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 A.